one of the most important things you can do to help support the ducks, like the video and share it with your friends. And enjoy the show.
See how quiet that is, guys? Well, anyways, last night they played in the rain all night. So they slept in this morning and I slept in. Well, good morning everybody and welcome to the Duck Adventure for, I think it's December the 15th. The ducks were partying all night in the rain. It rained here all night, so they were going at it all night. And it's actually 6:20 in the morning. I slept in because they made no noise this morning. They've been sleeping all morning, but they were partying all night. They just saw me come into the back room. Yeah, they're walking back and forth. It's raining out. Unbelievable. They see me come into the back room and they lose it. So what's happening, guys, I'm going down to the dock to see if I can get a shot off at this otter if he's down there. I'm not going to force the ducks to the creek. Actually, I might even try to stop them from going to the creek. We'll see how it goes here this morning if I don't get them. But we've got a problem. Mother Nature's feeding on our breeders, which is the worst thing that can happen to the Duck Adventure. Stripper, you're doing much better. Still got a bad limp, but yeah, I know. You could poop big poops, so holy mackerel. Alright, I'm off to the dock. Okay. Here we go. Oh, is it ever warm out? Just listen to that, guys. They went out bad. I'll be right back, ducks. There's 2 Muscovies that escaped. There's another one around. I saw 2 of them walking around in the grass. I'll be right back, duckies. She rained non-stop last night. Ducks were having a great time. That's why they were sleeping this morning. I got to sleep in till, I think it was like 6:20. I don't know, coyotes. Oh, ducks, be quiet. There's a coyote howling over there. Is it ever howling? Oh, traffic now. It's on the other side of the highway. But last year, this time of the year too, you know, they start coming into this area howling. Yeah, I can hear them howling behind me. There's 2 of them howling back and forth. He's actually getting closer. Let's go deal with the problem at the water. What a great morning. I got coyotes howling behind me, and I've got an otter out here in the lake. Everything's nice and slippery too. Absolutely nothing. Not a ripple in the water. Nothing. Not a thing down here. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go and let the ducks out. And then I'm going to go down to the creek ahead of the ducks with the rifle. Maybe if the ducks were here, it would make an appearance. There is nothing like these, not swimming around. It's actually a really nice morning. I'm gonna go let the ducks out, and then I'm gonna go down to the creek ahead of the ducks. Thing is, I know he's here. I've seen him. Actually, I saw him twice. I saw him come out of the water chasing a duck, and then I saw him swimming at the mouth of the creek. I'm coming, ducks. Did you escape this morning or last night? Are you ever nice and white though? What a good looking duck. They might stay in the yard because it's so wet. But I'm going to do the creek anyways, just in case. Man, there's a lot of good looking ducks. I really love those beige ducks. The marble duck. Look how pretty that one is there. She's got stripes on her face. And their bellies are hanging low. We could have an egg explosion here soon. Okay, I'm going down to do otter recon. Let's go on a little otter recon here. The ducks are, they're rushing me here. I can hear them coming up behind me. But it's pretty wet, so they might stay up there. There they are, right out there. Yep, they're here. 2 of them. Damn. Actually, it's 3 of them, guys. And of course, they're swimming towards the dock. Oh, and the ducks are down here. Oh, but they don't like it. I'm going over to the dock. Okay, I was gonna go to the dock, but they're swimming towards the creek now. The birds have left the creek. I think they know something's up. Scovey, go back. Duck, you shouldn't be out here. He's the only duck in the water. Actually, guys, there's a dead Muscovy right in front of me. Okay, the rain's really coming down now. Yep, that is a dead Muscovy, guys. I wonder if that was the sick girl. Unfortunately, I have to get the canoe out to get her. The otters are over there. Okay, he's going to try to have sex with a dead bird. Well, I've heard ducks do that before, actually. Yeah, he's trying to mate a dead bird. It's got to be that sick female. She came down here and died. Oh, the weather's getting nasty. I don't know if it's shown in the video, but you can. It's just sheets of water going across here. Well, I couldn't have picked a nicer morning to be standing out here. Well, the scopes are thinking of coming down here, which is a bad idea for them. Yeah, he's having sex with a dead bird. Unbelievable. I've heard about that though. Alright, Muscovies are leaving. I think those otters are trying to work their way around. Something tells me they're going to come up through here. The fact that they went in there, I know there's trails that go around. And the fact that all the birds have left, except for this one crazy male that's mating with a dead duck. Okay guys, the weather really got nasty. We went from really nice and warm to cold and wet. Okay, the Muscovy just heard something. I think the otters are trying to sneak up. I came out and it was so warm, I put my light jacket on. Thankfully I put a fleece underneath, but I really should be wearing my winter coat the way it's turned out here. Muscovy, go home if you were smart. Man, it's cold now. It's right there. I just heard the otters. Oh man, this is shotgun range. He's right in front of us. He's somewhere in those bulrushes. I can hear them chirping back and forth. Muscovy's frozen. I think that Muscovy's gonna bring them out in the open. He's playing with death here. Get out of the water. Oh. He jumped out of the water pretty quick there. Actually, did he ever jump out of the water quick? Oh, that's a cold north wind. Well, I saw them, but not a good enough encounter to get a shot off. Would have just been a waste. And I don't like pulling the trigger unless I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit him. If I would have had my other rifle with my big scope, it's sighted in for that distance, but the one I'm using right now is only sighted in for about 75 yards, which is the distance I thought I was going to shoot this morning. Well guys, I don't hear any more chirping. Man, it has turned nasty. It's so nasty on the lake, there's whitecaps, and that little lake usually never gets whitecaps. I'm soaked to the bone, my rifle's wet. Ducks don't want to go to the creek. Well, actually, they came down, they looked, and they left, which I know why now, because, you know, I saw with my own eyes 3 otters, possibly 4, and they were chirping right in front of me, but they wouldn't come out for that Muscovy male that was mating with the dead duck. And I was standing back inside the bulrushes, so, but I am wearing a purple raincoat. But I'm soaked to the bone now. I'm cold. Well, the ducks can stay in the yard. I can't believe how the temperatures dropped, guys. It's gone from, well, when I came outside it was 11 degrees on the thermometer, and it ain't 11 right now, I can tell you that much. I just can't believe how the ducks went down to the creek and looked at it and turned right around. They knew something was in the water. It's amazing how the ducks could pick that up, and the thing was, is the otters were like a good 100 yards out in the lake. They knew something was wrong. But there is a dead Muscovy down there, and I'd have to drag the canoe out to get to it. Oh man, I'm soaked. My hands are frozen. I'm wet. And I'm wearing the wrong rubber boots for standing in water. My feet are cold because these aren't insulated. Oh, ducks here. At least I had the brains to stay out of the water. It's really a shame I couldn't get one of them. Because, you know, you get one, they leave. Well, the ducks will stay in the yard today. I gotta go warm up. I'll come out later and do egg recon. Plus I'm wearing the wrong hat. I got a wicked earache now. Okay guys, I'm back down here. I was up in the house, took all my clothes off, and the little buggers were at the creek. I saw them stick their heads up. So I don't know how much footage you're gonna see because it's really freaking windy. Which means lots of wind noise in the pivot heads. And I just saw them. The thing is, they could have taken off back through the bushes because they seem to like circling back around the backside to that waterway that goes along my neighbor's property. I couldn't believe it. I got up in the house there and took off my jacket and everything. I was looking at a stripper duck, and then I look up and I see freaking 3 heads sticking out of the water. Right where the ducks normally swim. No sign of them, guys. They obviously have gone back and they're using the bulrushes to go back to my neighbor's waterway there. Well, I'll keep my eye open. As soon as the lake freezes though, they aren't a problem because the ducks won't be down there. But the ducks know that something's wrong because this morning I couldn't believe it how they all went down and stood by the edge of the water, looked at it and turned around and ran back to the yard. It was so funny. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I don't know if I got it on the pivot heads or not. Oh man, but I never got rid of my chill. I still got a real good chill on. Well, there's lots of water and mud in the yard for the ducks. I gotta go have breakfast and have my second cup of coffee and get my edit done for you guys Muscovies, stay away from the lake. It's not a safe place. Yeah, I looked up and they were right down there. Well, I'm completely soaked. I'm frozen. My hands are cold. I think the ducks are going to stay in the yard and play in the creek. Down there, there's definitely, we've got predators. Yeah, I heard them chattering right in front of me. I don't know if the Pivotheads picked it up or not, but they were like, when that Muscovy was mating with that dead duck, do you believe that? Anyways, I've read about that, but they were chattering right in front of me, in front of the bulrushes, in the bulrushes in front of me, I mean. But the ducks, you know, I was standing there and I was hiding in the bulrushes at the mouth of the creek. The ducks came down, looked at the water, turned around, came right back. I'll keep an eye out today and we'll see what's happening here. Stripper, you're gonna get to stay inside today. It's a nasty day out there. Well, I guess that little scare this morning at the creek, the ducks have no interest in going to the creek now. They're just laying low in the yard here. Now, one Muscovy did fly down there, and well, you know, I can't stop a flying bird unless I want to get the shotgun out, but that sort of defeats the purpose of protecting them. I think the weather also is playing a factor that they don't want to be down with the water. It's absolutely crazy windy. It'll like the sky will get nice and white and it'll start getting bright outside and I'll think, oh, I'll go do some work outside because I want to get my project done, and then it gets windy and then the rain starts. So, but the ducks are staying in the yard, which is good because you know, honestly guys, now I really wish the lake would freeze over. Because if it freezes over, then the otters, I don't have to deal with them. Because I have wasted, yesterday I wasted almost 2 hours. And this morning I wasted like 2.5 hours. And I really could do without that right now. Well, the ducks have stayed in the yard all day. It's about 2:30. I'm going down to the dock. I'm going to drag the canoe out because I want to go check on that female Muscovy that's dead. That Drake had sex with this morning. And I've got the rifle just in case Mr. and Mrs. and whoever else the otters got hanging around with them shows up. I'm going to take a walk out first and see if anything's swimming around before I drag the canoe out. And you know what? The temperature has just fallen. Like, it's only 3 degrees. It was 11 this morning. So I couldn't ask for a better time to go out in the canoe. Not. Plus the wind is really strong. So let's go out and see if the otters are hanging around. Ducks won't go down to the water though. But the way the weather forecast is looking right now, it looks like it's changing. 3 nights from now, it's going to be -11. Okay, from this point on, it's massive wind. So I probably am going to edit everything out. This is going to be a brutal canoe ride. I can't believe I'm going canoeing in December, guys. I brought the rifle just in case. Oh, this is not the water you want to fall into. It would be just absolutely brutal. Yeah, guys, it's that Muscovy. It's not a breeder. Poor girl. Okay, that's bizarre. Unless the drake from mounting a dead corpse has ripped the skin off the back of it. Oh, this is going to be a trick paddling back. It's a crazy, crazy headwind. Well, now I know. It was a female Muscovy. Damn. Of course the wind picked up, guys. It's stronger now than when I came out. It's going to be interesting to paddle back. great. Come on, canoe. I had to get down on my knees in the canoe because I was too high and I was catching too much wind. And the canoe was really tippy. And the front of the canoe was catching the wind and was spinning me around. So we lost a Muscovy female. I think it's that one that had her neck pulled inside. She was a bit sickly. And Muscovies do that, you know, where they go off and die. Well, that's officially the end of the boating season on the Duck Adventure. Look at the dog watching his ducks. They're there. He's there. Oh, you're a good dog, Doug. Oh, boys, it's 1 degree. Temperature has fallen 10 degrees today. All right, I gotta do chores. Oh, Doug. Oh, it's frisky time, isn't it? Time to run like a fool. Oh, he wants to go to the dock. He's seen me go to the dock twice today, so he's upset I didn't take him with him. Yep, he's headed over to the bush. You know, one thing that's going to be nice when this cold weather gets here, all of this stuff is going to freeze and it won't be mucky crap anymore. Oh, lights just came on. End of the day. I hate that when the lights come on because I know there's no clock outside, so my clock is when the lights turn on. It means the end of the day is coming. Doug ran to the dog and back. I didn't follow him, so he's like coming back. Doug, were you wondering why I didn't follow you to the dock? He wasn't wondering. Dogs don't wonder. Well, I've got my long underwear back on. All right, let's see what we got for eggs. The ducks have showed absolutely no interest in going to the creek. They knew that those otters were down there swimming around the water. And, you know, when I saw them out there swimming, the ducks, you know, I don't know how they could know that something was out in the water, you know, like over 150 yards, 125 yards away from us, out there in the middle of the lake swimming. They knew to stay away from the creek. So the otters have obviously been doing some attacks on the ducks, and that's why they were, you know, skittish of the water. And of course, you know, I can't get a good shot off, but if we're going to have -11 here shortly, the lake will be frozen and there'll be no more duck action of the water, and the otters will leave and they'll go find a lake that has fish, because that lake does not have enough fish. Well, it doesn't have the right, otters can't live on minnows. Okay, I don't know what happened to the pivot heads. I think the memory's full because I've been wearing them with the battery pack, so I've probably recorded a ton today. With the big hunt I did this morning and going back out to retrieve the Muscovy body. Bottom line, we got 14 eggs on Egg Recon. Oh, Dougie, you broke an egg.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.